Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, folks. I'm the Mysterious JG, and it's obviously not Christmas as I record this, but I'm gonna release this game as my Christmas special, depending on how long it is. If it ends up being really, really long, it might be too much to get done before Christmas or to put out on Christmas. But I figured that I would come and play this game, Strider, because Hiryu is kind of like Santa Claus. He comes to your house, whether you try to keep him out or not, and penetrates your house and kills you, much like Hiryu. So this game uses autosave, and I'm going to want to start a new game, because I played a little bit of this off camera when I first got my PS4. Since getting my PS4, I finished the last of the 4 sections of the CPA exam. In my state, there is an ethics exam you have to take as well. I'm pretty sure no one has ever failed the ethics exam after passing the actual meat of the exam. We actually have to know how to do accounting. So it's kind of a formality. I'm not a CPA as we speak, but it's pretty much a done deal, which is one of the reasons I actually have time to do stuff like this. So that was what I did this year. I basically got my CPA, which makes me even cooler and less of a nerd than I already was for being a Let's Player. But yeah, it's Let's Play Strider for Christmas. Ho ho ho. Christmas 2014. And in the past, I've played either shortish games or I guess the Shu Dynasty Warrior 7 story wasn't very short. But just have a whole bunch of videos come out on the same day on Christmas as like a gift to you guys. And sometimes that doesn't end up, they don't end up getting a ton of views, or they kind of lag behind other videos in views, because I don't expect people to actually spend their Christmas day doing nothing but watching my LP videos. But I'd like them to be there for people to watch at their leisure. I think of it as it's a Christmas gift to my viewers. But it does tend to mean that they don't necessarily get a ton of views. Sometimes a bunch of videos come out at once, and if you don't have time to watch them, then you just never get around to watching them. The heel story mode from Rumble Roses has never caught up to the babyface story modes from Rumble Roses for just that reason. They all came out on the same day, all at once on Christmas, and people didn't watch them. So I figured, hey, if I'm gonna do a game I'd been intending to play anyway, why not do the modern console follow-up to what was possibly already my least viewed LP of all time, which was my LP of the NES version of Strider, a game I loved as a kid, and up until about the time that Lennis 2 was about 3/4 of the way through. Those long RPG, I don't want to obsess over viewership, but those long RPGs, the views tend to trail off over time and then pick up when people just want to see the end. So I think I've probably got some Lennis videos that have even fewer views. The fewest views on any video on my entire channel are the Diablo 3 videos, or Diablo 2 videos, excuse me, because everybody watched it on Grimace channel. But of the stuff where I don't have a special circumstance, Strider and Lennis 2, fierce competitors for least viewed LP on my entire channel. So let's see if I can knock them both off with a Christmas rendition of Strider. If I start a new game, my current progress will be overwritten. Am I sure I want to continue? Yes. And I'll do it on normal, I guess. I've never beaten the game. I've played through, an hour or two on normal difficulty. Off screen. Kazakh Outskirts. City Gate. I don't know that there's much of a story to this game. I mean, I'm not beaming down from Blue Dragon on a spaceship. I'm hang gliding in under enemy fire. Still a badass, of course. Don't know a lot about this game, but from what little I've played it would appear that the game designers drew from both the arcade versions and the NES version. I know from a little bit of online reading. Eliminate Grandmaster Mayo. Hold the mayo, please. Yeah, Grandmaster Mayo was the villain of the arcade of Strider and Strider 2 for the arcade. The only Strider game I think ported to home systems that wasn't a remake of one of the arcade games was the NES version. The one I played, the one I'm familiar with. I've never played any of the arcade versions. The NES version was based on a manga. The manga, I believe, based on the arcade game. So In the manga, of course, as you probably already know, the villain of the piece is Strider Matic. Who will dazzle you, grave? Because he's basically an evil Strider who's like, he was the vice director of the Striders, and he takes over and starts turning them evil in conjunction with Cassius Clay and other characters whose names are... It's difficult to tell what's going on in the English translation. I'm not doing particularly well here. But I can chop in all sorts of different directions. That's pretty cool. I got an uppercut move, which does not have different directions. Anyway, yeah, in the NES version, the villain was Strider Matic. In the arcade versions, it's Grandmaster Mayo. But Kazakh City, I believe, is from... I know it's in the NES version. I don't think... Well, Kazakh City isn't in the NES version. Kazakh is. Which is situated in Asia somewhere. Presumably it's Kazakhstan. But they called it Kazakh. And this... So this is like the first example of where I think the game is borrowing from both versions. It's like a spiritual successor to Bionic Commando. So it's using the villain... and kind of most of the gameplay mechanics from the arcade version. But Kazakh City and that little logo there with the star, that's pulled from the NES version, I believe. I'm not sure that any of what I'm saying is of interest to anyone, but when did that ever stop me before? Hey, help. I am sucking at this, I believe. Since I've got a whole other stanometer behind the one that's visible, I appear to just be dying a lot. Analyzing barrier integrity. Structural weakness found. Very susceptible to slide assault attack. Okay, so... I think I'm missing a technique. I'm not sure if there's an online manual I should be looking at. Eliminate Grandmaster Mayo. Oh, there's different costumes, eh? But like, I don't know what the purpose of this attack is. I might find out later with some in-game tutorial action. Escape trap. Oh. That was a trap, alright. Now Hiryu gets to pose down as I earn slide assault. Charged boots allow Hiryu to damage items while sliding into them. Can be used to enter small spaces previously inaccessible. Nice. So I've started watching a little bit of Retsu Pure, whatever the hell it's called, where they make fun of LPs, and been recommended to me a long time ago, and I never really got around to watching them. I watched a few, and I kind of got distracted, but like I can't hear the LP or over their comments and vice versa. I think I picked like one of the worst examples of it to watch. Now I'm like all paranoid about reading text on screen, since that's something they make fun of a lot. But hey, you know, I know Zerfall and and one or two others have mentioned over the years that they actually will watch my videos while doing something else. They'll like listen while they're, you know, in the kitchen or driving, and they'll listen to it, you know, for the commentary. So yeah, this doesn't really seem that effective. I'm pretty sure I almost died there. Yeah. Are these guards like robots or what? These guards like robots or what? I'm gonna be Mr. Shithouse. Okay, that killed me. Well, it didn't kill me, but it hurt. guess I can fight jobbers for health, but jobbers, for you non-wrestling fans, as they term for guys who, you know, are not really considered challenging opponents. They don't really have them anymore. Not in the purest sense. I mean, R-Truth has theme music and stuff. He used to be a viable guy, and they just kind of use him now to put over other people. Yes, I'm talking about R-Truth as I fight through Cosmic City. So this is a Strider game with a bit of a Metroidvania feel. Sounds like a dream come true for Bobo, who is totally into the Metroidvania thing. I just died. Mission failed. Panther runs can be used to fast travel around the city. What the hell are Panther runs? But yeah, Bobo is totally into the whole Metroidvania thing, and I've enjoyed some of those games too over the years. And we both really liked Striders as kids, so he'd be into this, except I don't think there's a lot of backtracking once you clear individual levels. In that respect, it is a lot like the NES Strider, which NES Strider had a lot of exploration built in. The arcade Strider was a, straightforward arcade beat 'em up with a sword. I think I need to start swinging at people from farther away. Hey, I grabbed new concept art. Ow. Hey, stop hitting me with unerring accuracy, you guys. Yeah, they're jobbers, but they're actually fairly dangerous. Like, you don't really come out on top if you fight a bunch of them trying to get additional health. You're probably going to take more damage than you earn. Unless you're good at the game, which I'm clearly not. I'm not that used to the climbing mechanics. So really, I mean, maybe there is a manual that I'm supposed to have read, like an online manual. I'm just kind of winging it. I mean, who said LP should be performed by people who actually have some knowledge of the game they're playing? What fun would that be? Ow, ow. I guess I should have just cleared you guys out before I started messing around down there, huh? Okay, so that attack didn't reflect the bullets or anything. Do I take damage from them exploding when I'm close to that? The kind of thing that looks like it's just showing off. Look how much fancier our graphics are than 8-bit NES. Okay, maybe not. No, okay, the explosions didn't hurt me because I ran right through the whole lot of those guys. Hey, cool. Am I supposed to switch directions here? No. No, I'm not. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, let's find some power-ups before I go deal with that. Really need a power-up. There we are. Still's not that hot. And their bullets can, like, get me from really far away. What the hell? It's like the bullet's range isn't controlled by my ability to see them. What kind of game physics is that? I don't appear to be damaging that thing. And my mission has failed again. Boy, first level is tough. I gotta assume I'm gonna get the hang of this better. Else I'm moving faster here. I'm not that excited by the music, I gotta say. Nostalgia is certainly a factor, but I love the music in the NES Strider game. This is just kind of... Alright, there we go. So I was out of range as I attacked it. And that was it? That was the end of the level? Or maybe I'm just now entering the room of a deadly boss. Oh, sorry, that's the human duplicators backwards. Checkpoint KZ in the Sunshine Band. Seismic anomaly detected. Should probably investigate that. What do you say? I'm killing you. What do you want, robots? You have to see these things be anything other than just health, so I don't like to hit them if I don't need them. There may be a point later on where I get like weapon energy or something. A whole lot of health I didn't need. That looked different from previous power-ups, so I thought maybe it was something cooler, but in fact I just wasted more health. Well, I didn't waste health, I wasted the capacity to get health. And I just did it again. The mini-map up there in the corner is quite useful. My Saltonlera, because this is a fairly big world to explore here. Alright, screw you guys. Damn it. Oh, this area's restricted, is it?
Access denied. Invalid plasma type.
Okay, these appear to be Metroidvania doors I don't have the key for. Acquired charge upgrade, huh?
Unauthorized entry.
Oh man, it's another super health power-up that I thought was something else. Now I'm back in like the first part of the stage, or am I?
Unrecognized plasma type.
Fight Yazzie 1, Mayo's elite guard. Fuck. Nothing can stop him. Except possibly evading him. He's the first boss. You teleport, and yet you don't teleport in a way that really helps you that much. What do we got in here? Yeah, we have Charge Cipher. 2x damage, 2 times damage, and 2 times range. Able to break some enemy blocks and shields. Hold square button and release for a Charge Cipher strike. Sounds like a good idea, Strider Hiryu, and I'm going to get right on that in the next video, because oh wait, actually we're only about 18 minutes in. Never mind. I'll stick with the 30-minute video deal. So yeah, forget it. I thought I'd found a great splitting point, but in fact I want to try to have about 30 minutes of video.
Access denied.
Yeah, can't deny me. Oh, you see? We'll have like our tutorial enemies now, because if I attack these guys with regular strike, bet you anything their shields don't break. Oh well. I guess we'll never know because we... Oh no, there we go. There's another one. Oh, for a minute there was doing music I recognized. Yeah, I want to drop down here. There was stuff down here that is interesting to me. I'm interested in this. Health upgrade, maximum health increase. Excellent. Yeah, see, I'm getting all nostalgic now. Now aren't I making the game more enjoyable for you with my doodle noises, folks? Merry Christmas! Here's JG going doodle. Hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas. Brief moment, I became Cosmo of the Transformers there. Ow. Oh, now you guys are going to be a regular enemy, huh? Why? So I was feeling all awesome that I defeated you easily, and now you're like a regular enemy. Well, you probably... Fudge. Yeah, your wrath is pretty wrathful, but yeah, I'm thinking at this point you probably have less health and it's better to just wail on you. Hey, cool. I wasn't sure I wanted to advance yet. I haven't fully explored. I want to make sure I explore the whole thing, and if possible, I'd like to unlock the Upside Down Kazakh City at the end. Symphony of the Night there, folks. Scary skull faces. No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and explore the whole level now. I've probably found everything that's like required, but you know, I'm seeing if there's like health grade 1 of 10. That's probably in the game and not in this level. But either way, it's like it would appear that it's quite possible to miss stuff. There was new concept art I unlocked. So, all the way down, I think there was nothing down there but health. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't backtrack to previously visited levels in this game. So whatever you do, you want to get it done the first pass. Oh, jeez. Like, the zoom in and out thing is, it's kind of cool. It's a little disorienting. Imagine I'll get used to it, but... Oh. Okay, so that's like death. Can I confirm that would appear to be death? Yeah, that's just death. I was trying to see if he could climb down there. Nope, okay. No point in getting worked up about that. Concept art. Apparently you either don't get that if you die, you have to clear the level to retain it, or they keep the power-ups or the permanent things you've already found continue to appear so that you don't get confused if you come back later and try to use a fact to find the ones you missed. Find the ones you missed. Find the ones you missed. Well, how do I get down there? There are certainly hostiles in the area. I will give you that for free. Okay, well, it's marked with a special, let's see, legend. Legend of Kage. Downstrike. Oh. We can probably do that now, right? Okay, maybe not. It's starting to look like I backtracked for no good reason, folks. Maybe you can come back here later after all. Because I definitely have the feeling like I don't have whatever you need to get down there right now. Oh, that's right. I did find that before, didn't I? Just kind of not... I'm paying too much attention to the map, and I'm not shooting dudes as they shoot me. I'm not shooting, but I should be hacking dudes up. Ninja style. I mean, I'm supposed to be a ninja. Start acting like one. Don't I look like Silent Death? There's got to be cool stuff hidden up here if you get to the very tippy top, right? There's gotta be. Oh, there's concept art. Do I care about that? I got this cool deal going on where it all looks so badass, but you can't tell what the hell you can and can't jump on. Is there more than one jump? Is there like a way to double jump that I'm not aware of yet? Can you come back and play through the game like a new game plus and start out with all the powers, at which point I'll be able to, you know, use downward strike, which I get on level 6, on level 1 and get all the stuff, or am I just coming up with excuses for the fact that I don't appear to be able to actually do very much? Well, neither way. Not quite. Okay, so it looks like if you can get a little further up and to the left, then I got, there's like concept art. Don't care that much about the concept art. I'll let that go. So let's get to the area where we had made our farthest forward progress before I started pointlessly backtracking. Let's call the video there. Ow. Ow. Cut that out. Knock it out. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. I was gonna just ignore you and run right past you. Now you have to die. So, you know, think about that. Much easier would your life be if you just let me pass? Well, I don't know if it would have been easier. It would have been certainly longer. Okay, that kind of sucked. Because I got trapped behind a shield guy and just took loads and loads of fire while trying to charge up to break his shield. I'm thinking there's got to be a way to block their shot. The uppercut thing is kind of fun, but does not block their shots. However much I'd like to believe it does. Man, once they spotted you and started attacking you from a distance, they do decent damage. Get down there. Already got there. Don't think there was any good power-ups in there. Don't think there's any point going back there. Hopefully these guys don't respawn. If they don't. Alright, so this was our point of furthest progress, and it's going to be with the place where we end our first video. Unless I've sorely misestimated the time, and I haven't. It's about 28:40. So I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas and getting ready to have a Happy New Year. Wish you all the best in the next year. Please wish me all the best in not getting killed too much in the next video. We've acquired 61% of the items in Zone, but I'm not positive where the zone actually ends. Maybe we'll get to the end of the zone next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.